Greetings to all of you. And the story moves forward. Lord Hanuman has entered Lanka and now he is in search of Sita Mata. He is looking for her from places to places. He is searching each and every place. He is peeping into somebody's house and sometimes he even happens to move inside the palace of Ravan. Luckily, it was night time and he was sleeping. So nobody could even sense that he came here, and nobody could judge or nobody could sense because he also had taken a very small form at that time and he was not visible to the normal eyes. So he was trying his best to find out, to know about the whereabouts of Sita, but was unable to do so. Just imagine that Lord Hanuman, who was trying to find out Sita, Lord Hanuman. Lord means he was bestowed with all kinds of supernatural powers. We know it, that he had got the blessings from various gods and various sort of supernatural uh, powers were there bestowed in him. In spite of that, at an unknown place, he was unable to know that where, at which place Sita was kept hidden. So, at such place, means why I am telling so, why I am underlining this line that he was endowed with so many supernatural powers, that at times we also face these sort of situations, these sort of conditions, that power does not work at every places. Your influence does not work at every places. Many times, even after being powerful, you fail to do your work. So, what is that which works when your power fails? This episode is going to tell you this. Remember, what is that which works when your power, when your influence, when every other thing fails? This is I am going to tell you. Now, under such circumstances, what happened that Hanuman observed a different sort of house. This house was made on a different pattern and design. Its pattern was different from the other houses of Lanka. It had Ram engraved on the walls of it, and then its design was also a little decent as compared to other houses. So he started to think that how is it possible that at such places where all around there are devils and it is a vicinity of devils only, and there is a house on which Ram name is engraved. So when he was thinking all such things, this was the house of Bhibhishana, and Bhibhishana got up at that time. He came out of his house, maybe it was like dawn time, and he chanted the name Ram from his mouth. And listening this, Hanuman was very surprised. He thought that this is the person, either it's a hypocrite who is trying to trap him in his snare, or in case he is not a hypocrite, then he is a really gentleman, and if he is genuinely a gentleman, then this person can be helpful to him in knowing the place, knowing the location of Sita Mata. Now the learning point is that the moment he came to know that this person can be instrumental, this person can be helpful in knowing the location of Sita Mata, what did he do? Before what did he do, we have to see what did he think. What did he think? In Ramcharitmanas, this chaupai is written, he thought, in sang hat kari hau pahichani, sadhu se hoye na karaj hani. The first part of chaupai is very significant. In sang hat kari hau pahichani. This was the thing which he thought. कि with this person in sang hat kari hau, deliberately, forcefully, in sang hat kari ho pehchani, I have to make my acquaintance. I have to develop terms with him. The complete meaning is that this is the person who can be instrumental, who can be helpful to me in finding out the location of Sita Mata, and because of that, I have to make my acquaintances strong with him forcefully, deliberately, with making my efforts. So, this is the thing which we have to learn, that at various places, when we fail to get our work done by any other means, in such sort of situations, only your terms with somebody, they become instrumental, they become helpful to you in getting the task done. And how to develop the terms? In case you come to know that so and so person can be helpful to me, so and so person can be instrumental in making my work do. So you have to do some deliberate efforts to develop acquaintance with him, to make your sweet relationship with him. So, because the other person who can be helpful to you, he will not initiate. He will not initiate to develop terms with you because it is not his task. His task is not lying in between. His task is not lying unaccomplished. It is your task which is lying unaccomplished. So, in case you want to accomplish your task, so you have to make your efforts, deliberate efforts, forceful efforts to be acquainted with him. And how will you be acquainted with him? Another, the same episode, it moves a little bit little ahead, that what did Hanuman do? Hanuman basically is a monkey. Hanuman is a monkey. So what happened, that he did not go in front of Vibhishan in the form of monkey. First of all, he changed his form, he changed his get-up. Vibhishan was a saintly person. So Hanuman also turned in a saintly form. He took the form of a saint. And then he went in front of Vibhishan. Vipra Roop Dhar Vachan Sunay. Means first he took the form of a saint because he was going in front of a saintly person. And there, after appearing in front of Vibhishan, then he started speaking on the same topic, on the same thing which was common between them. Because he saw that Ram Nam is something which is common between Vibhishan and Hanuman. Vibhishan also was appreciating or was a devotee of Ram, and Hanuman naturally was a devotee. So he started his discussion on that topic which was common between both of them. So this is a trick of developing terms which has been told there, that with whosoever you want to develop your terms, you have to first of all try to pose yourself as be like him. You have to show him that your likes and dislikes are the same as his likes and dislikes. Because in case at the initial stage only, if you start showing that he is a different kind of man and you are a different kind of person, so if those differences become apparent from the very beginning, then the terms would not be developed. So first of all, because you have to develop terms, first of all you have to pose yourself with the same kind of person as the person with whom you are making your acquaintances with. And then second thing, that you have to take the same form also. Suppose Lord Hanuman had gone in front of Vibhishan in the form of monkey only, what would have happened? He would have, means suppose Lord Hanuman had gone there in the form of monkey and would have told him, what is happening here? All the houses are of different pattern and your house is of completely different pattern. So what is this hypocrisy? Then Vibhishan also would have got enraged and he would have shocked the monkey from there. But Hanuman did not do so. He was an intelligent being, and being so, he took the form of a saintly person and then appeared in front of him. So because of this, the terms were developed, their sweetness between the two increased, and from there Hanuman could get the way out to reach Sita Mata. So this is an episode which teaches us that how the what is the importance of terms and how these terms can be helpful to you at the places where many of your powers, many other powers that you have, that will fail. So please subscribe my channel so that you can keep receiving these sort of stories in future also.